Kabloom! What's up, beautiful people? It's another beautiful day to bill search, so I won't yab away like I normally do. Let's just start right off looking through some pocket change, see if we find anything that's collectible or hopefully worth more than face value. 2017 $1 note. I can already see we got a little odometer bill kind of happening. Some people call them stuck digits, I think is the more apt name for them. That's when the little rotary dial that does the serial number when printing gets jammed up. You can see how this thing's printed kind of wonky. Little shift up in the seal, but this thing's pretty beat up, so gonna be worth $8. Doesn't really have any fancy serial number or anything like that. Yeah, some 2s, some 9s. We got a 1 and a 4 in there. If it was a trinary note with just 3 digits, I might have held on to it. But I'm not a big trinary guy unless they're in a pattern or like a repeater note. Series 2017 also. Much better conditions. So this thing's got some life left to it. And a little bit of wet ink transfer down here at the bottom, or kind of a press through of Washington's lapel from the front. So don't be like confused by that. It's not an error or anything. Moving on, 2013 series. A lot of these are going to have an over ink on the 3rd digit from the left. I don't know why I'm pointing way down here, but on the left-hand side, 3rd digit over, so the 7 in this case, 7 in that case. The camera makes it deceiving, but it's not printed weird. It's just beat up. This thing's also been wet. I can tell by it being thinned out, but unlike the Jetsons, I don't even know if they play that cartoon anymore, but anywho, in the Jetsons, you could reach through the TV and touch stuff. So you can't do that here, but you can tell it's been wet by the waviness. My favorite Jetsons episode, one of them, is when he's talking crap about the baseball game and the baseball player reaches out of the TV and slaps him. Anyway, yeah, some 9s going on. Good repetition on the end. People ask me about that all the time. Unless it's kind of a fancy serial number, so repeated across the whole thing, I don't hold on to them. Beat up, but if you watch any of my videos, you know I like the shabby beat up notes. Little kind of missing ink here, but it might just be damage right there. Very small. But of course, keep an eye out for ink and print issues. A digit or 2 away from a broken ladder. Somebody asked me about a broken ladder. I did reply to your comment. By the way, I usually spend Sundays when I'm just kind of hanging out with a cup of coffee in the morning. I've been devoting those to answering questions and stuff. So here in 2 days, I'll get caught up on a lot of comments over the last month or so. So sorry about that. Little misprint in the 9. Tiny little excess ink there, but unless it's dramatic, it's well within acceptable range, so not anything to hold on to. What the heck? 2017 series has that little bit of over ink here. Some of them do. Somebody wrote on this with a gel pen. So they couldn't count to 73, I guess, so they were using it as kind of a way of tallying it up. If it wasn't written on, this is a really nice little shift in the seal here. But it's ruined by this writing and the damage. Conditions like 9/10 of the law, you know, businesses. Location, location, location. Bill searching and coin searching is definitely condition, condition, condition. So this one leaves a lot to be desired. It's also written on. Yeah, $20 note. Had a little bit more money than I thought. There is an outrageously huge amount of these printed, so millions and millions of them. Series 2017A and 2017, as well as the 2021 bills, are just getting a large amount of them put out there. This one's pretty good condition overall. Some little bit of a repetition going on the serial number, but nothing too collectible about it. Little bit of damage up here. I've been asked about this too. These little tick marks here, where it's like 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This thing has just simply been ran through a money bill counting machine a few times. So at the bank, when they count them up or whatever from the strap, the little thing's got teeth that grab it. So it's actually damage to the note and not going to be like an error. Yeah, nice little 2017 A series as well, $10 note. Not much differences in the way they're printed aside from color to the note, but we're missing a couple digits from a broken ladder. And a little bit of damage down here. Looks like some gel pen or ballpoint pen. Nothing that would have came in the printing of the note. And a little bit of damage to the back, but nothing too crazy. Moving on. Hey, little date birthday note. Sweet. March 12th, 2000. Nice. I think we found like a future birthday note. I think it was like 2045 or 2040 or something, so a few years coming up. But this is a nice little birthday note. Although it's kind of beat up, I'll try to straighten it out after the video, put it between a couple books or something. But let me know if you're looking for that, or if you know somebody important in your life that was born on March 12th, 2000. I'll look up to see if anything really cool happened on that day, and of course put that in the description box in the comments. This thing's a little beat up. Hey, but I'll take what I can get when it comes to bill searching. Other than that, I don't see anything super jumping out, plus the condition makes it hard to tell. But really neat. I like it. I'm going to set it aside. 83083 would have been nice to have the repetition continue on. 2013 note, so another one of those that had just millions and millions of them put out. They also had tons of star notes for 2013. B Series 2013 notes have a good chance of being a duplicate for star notes, so keep an eye out for those. We found them in previous videos. Back of the note. Of course, I like to keep an eye out around the Great Seal, around the overall print, and sometimes you get blurring up here in the words the United States of America, so sometimes you'll get something going on there. Getting down there. Really close to broken ladders today in this bill search, but nothing, unfortunately, that we're getting a hold of that's too crazy. Little shift over to the left in that seal like that previous one, but it would have been nice if it was sitting like way over here and the bill was in a little better condition. And nothing going on there. Sorry, flop these around again. 2013 series note. Washington's had his day. He's nice and beat up. Jessica and I are actually going back to DC and then to New York, so hopefully they've opened up a lot of the tours they didn't have. I'll make some live videos and footage of that stuff so you can kind of live vicariously through us and enjoy the DC area. I absolutely love it. Some of you folks are from DC or live there, and I appreciate you guys sending me places to go and stuff like that. It's really cool of you. And nothing jumping out on this guy. Little damage to the back. A little repetition of some ones, but nothing really fours. 2013 series also. Nothing going on the back there. Getting down there like last 6 or so. Appreciate you sticking with me through this bill search. I always have fun doing it with you guys. 2017A. Not a bad condition $5 note. A little better than that birthday note that we found. Spoke too soon. A little bit of damage up there from usage. Really beat 5. Yeah, actually a bit older. 2006, we don't see those too often. This thing's definitely end of life, so to speak. Would have been nice to have a fold-over error, gutter fold, some crazy error worth hundreds, but the condition would have killed part of that. Nothing jumping out on the back. Pretty decent condition 2017 $1 note, down to the last 4 or so. Nice fold there in the center, but nothing to cry about. And pretty good condition on the back. For a second, I thought we had like a misprint just from this damage. Nothing going on there. Little bit of kind of stray inking going on where it kind of blurred, but not enough for me to care about. Wet and beat up 2009 $1 note. Nothing going on there. And nothing on the back. Last 3. We'll end off with a tenner, which is nice. I'm going to go out to eat tonight. Treat myself to a date night. I mean, treat my girlfriend to a date night. Nothing going on. Little over-inked 8, but it's a 2013 series, so I don't hold on to those personally. Totally beat on the back. Last two, we'll just do them together even though they're not the same denomination. Straighten them up in the camera for you. Bottom note's a $10 note from 2013 series. Millions of them printed, lots of star notes. Good repetition of 8s, but nothing really cool going on. Top note, 2017A, $1 note. Probably the most prevalent we've seen in this bill search. Yeah, decent condition, lots of wet ink transfer though. And backs, reverse of the notes. Yeah, nice depiction of the U.S. Treasury building. It's not too crazy cool to go see, but still kind of a cool architecture. Damage here from folds and tears, so nothing to call home about. Last one, little shift down in the print overall, but very small. And nothing really jumping out at me on the Great Seal of the U.S. So nothing really going on there. One singular kind of cool find, which is this birthday note, March 12th, 2000. I'll look it up, see if there's anything else kind of neat on that date, and I'll put it in the description and the comments. But I'll take it. Pretty decent find. I love me some birthday notes, and I like the newer design 5s. But let me know if you've had better luck in your coin and banknote searches lately in the comments below. I mean, heck, let me know if you've come across some really cool collectibles or toys or something like that at the flea mall. Love hearing about that stuff. I'll see you guys in the comments. And if I don't talk to you before then, I hope you have an awesome weekend and a great Happy New Year. See you guys in the comments, and I'll see you in the next vid. Peace out.